There are a number of methods that we can use to navigate or to move around our spreadsheet. In a previous tutorial, we've looked at using macros to create buttons that link to our various pages. And in this tutorial, we are going to look at using hyperlinks to achieve the same thing. So to act as buttons and to take us to the various pages of our spreadsheets. So firstly, I'll open a new spreadsheet. And then I will create the pages that I need on my spreadsheet by pressing the little plus symbol here to create the extra sheets or pages. I'll double click on the name at the bottom of each page and rename them appropriately. In my case, I'd like a home page, a costs page, an orders page, and a graphs page. I'm then going to format each of my pages with a colour that's appropriate to my business. My business colour scheme is black and white, so I'm going to click in the corner here and just fill each of my pages with white. Then I'll move back to my home page and I'll draw a shape onto my spreadsheet that can act like a button. So if I go to the Insert tab, and in the Insert tab, in the Illustration section, select Shapes and a shape of my choice. So I'll use the rounded rectangle. I can draw my shape onto my spreadsheet page in the approximate location and then format my shape with a colour to suit my chosen business. I'm then going to right click on my shape and edit text, and I'll name my shape to match the first or the second page of my spreadsheet, and then I can create another 2 rounded rectangles and name those to match the other 2 pages of my spreadsheet. I'm then going to format the text on my shape and align to the absolute center there by pressing the center middle align and the center button there. I'm then going to increase the size of my text and make it bold so that it's nice and clear and easy to read. Now, once I've made the button or made the shape to represent the button, I now need to add a hyperlink to it so that it actually moves between the pages of my spreadsheet. So I'll right click on my shape and go down to hyperlink. And then when the insert hyperlink box appears, I'm going to select link to a place in this document. And then you can see that my 4 pages with their corresponding names appear here. Now, I obviously want my costs button to link to my costs page. So I select costs there and press OK. And then I'm just going to click away from the button that I've just made.
And when I hover over the button that I've just made, you can see that my white cross cursor changes to a pointing finger, which indicates that something's going to happen when we click the mouse button. So if I press on the costs button, it will then take me to the costs page. You can then make additional hyperlinks for your orders page and your graphs page. And then on your costs, orders and graphs page, you can make a hyperlink that links to the home page. If you make it once on your costs page, apply the hyperlink first or assign the hyperlink first, test that your button works. When that button works, you can then copy and paste it onto the orders and graphs page, and that will save you having to create a new home button 3 times. In order to evidence your hyperlinks, if you right click on the hyperlink and select edit hyperlink, you can see that the edit hyperlink box has appeared. We've already selected place in this document, and you can see very faintly selected there is costs to tell the button to link to the costs page. If you just click that again to highlight it really clearly, you can then take a print screen of this pop-up box with the button highlighted, and that then can count as your evidence that you've created hyperlinks to navigate through your spreadsheet.